You're listening to Why You Suck in Bed on the Riotcast Network, riotcast.com.
Every year, I would label a folder and put anything from that year that I thought was important in there. So this started when I was young, and I've been doing it kind of since. I have a folder.
So which one of those years did you start shaving your pussy? To Why You Suck in Bed. I am your host, Paige, and I am here with my two sexy, masculine co-hosts.
Strapping young lads.
Jonimal.
Here I am.
And TP.
I was squeezing his balls when he coughed.
Well, it's nice to know you have a friend that'll do that for you, because I know you try to avoid doctors like the plague unless they're going to give you medication.
He said he had a strange lump, so I just had to.
Oh, what a good friend. How's everybody doing?
Doing
all right.
This weather, I think, is bringing everyone down.
Yeah, here on Long Island, we got some snow last night, and everybody's a little depressed because we've had it with this shit.
It's not even really. It's just, it looks like the fucking end of the world outside.
And they treat it like it's the end of the world, too. They over-sensationalize these snowstorms, and it's freaking ridiculous.
You guys are lucky. You might see my ceiling cave in today.
Oh, good.
You definitely have a lot of birthmarks all over your ceiling again.
I'll be conducting the rest of this episode underneath the table.
The onion nipples have returned.
The onion nipples, the return.
Dude, and they multiplied, like...
Indeed.
So we are now what is lovingly referred to as the Skeleton Crew, as we are Sans, Dr. Stacy, and King Henry. However, we have an interesting update.
Miss him?
We have an interesting update with Dr. Stacy. Our boy TP actually went to go visit her.
A harrowing experience.
I can't wait to hear about this.
So you went to her abode?
Yeah. I got like...
Now, Dr. Stacy has been... I'll give you a hug.
Is she still in the bubble?
Yeah. There's some sort of bubble. There's a plastic
Now,
sheet.
did you guys talk about what her actual malady is?
You'll hear it in the beginning. She refused to talk. Well, at first, remember, I was going to do it secretly. And then
she busted you, didn't she?
Yeah.
She knew you were wired. You
weren't supposed to put a full-size microphone on your ear.
I'm not the most cunning of spies.
He took one of these microphones and he taped it to his chest. Because we can't afford
singular man boob.
I'm not the most graceful of men, when I walk through doors,
And we can't afford wiretaps and shit like that.
No, we're in a very, very small
he literally
budget.
Quite simply, she did listen to last week's episode, and she heard what I was about to do.
Oh, son of a bitch. I was worried about that,
too.
The
one time she listens.
Oh.
So she told me that she refused to talk about what was going on in her life, and she would just answer a few questions,
what
and then
a bitch.
We had to go.
We are all just waiting with bated breath to find out what's going on with her. Now I'm starting to get mad because I miss her, and I feel like she's avoiding us. And, well, I'm going to listen to the interview because I want to know what's going on.
She's also very, very heavily medicated, and the drugs are taking a toll, let me tell you.
How?
You'll hear.
Her mind is spiraling out of control.
There's some brain atrophy going on. It's not the same person I knew. Let me just put it that way.
All right, let's do this. I'm psyched to hear this.
All right, I'll back away.
Okay, so I came clean, and I told you I was going to record you. Originally I was going to do it surreptitiously. That's for John, because he doesn't know what that means. You're nodding knowingly. Now you telling me that you don't want to tell fans what's going on, which I think kind of sucks.
Sounds like Blair Witch.
I think the fans deserve to know.
It was scary.
And now also you're saying we're in a hurry to get to these appointments and we don't have time to do this, and you also have some issues going on right now, and Do we have time for this because of what's going on?
I'm going to go put my adult Depends on.
Okay. All right. That's.
I'm afraid I'm going to shit myself.
So should we not do this? I don't. Oh. Hey, she just left. I'll stop this. She's back. You all right?
I've never had a shit that felt that good before.
Okay, now, we've had a lot of new fans since you've been gone.
Fine.
And I just...
She does. She sounds perfect.
They probably don't even know who Dr. Stacy is, so...
I have huge shits.
You're stuck on the shit thing, and I just think we should just move on from there.
Shitting.
And I just want... The new fan should know who Dr. Stacy really is. So maybe you just, give everybody a little something about yourself. Your who you are, your dreams,
My biggest fear is back fat.
your fears. Yeah, there you go. I mean, how do you start your day now that you're in this bubble?
I drink my coffee and I poop.
Okay. And
It smells like horse genitalia in here.
I mean, that could be your fault. Take care of yourself a little bit more.
I love pussy.
Again, that goes back to the horse genitalia,
Stop it.
I don't mean to be insulting. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Is there anything, secrets that you haven't told anybody you want to share with us? Share with the fans. These things you've never really told anybody.
I had sex with my cat and everyone knows.
Everybody knows you love your cats. So, I mean, that kind of shit. Everybody
does she
knows
ever.
that kind of stuff. I mean,
Don't be an asshole.
I'm just asking questions, more secret stuff that we don't know.
I fucked the Siamese twin once.
All right, get into that. Explain that. I mean, this is the kind of things we want to know about you,
I ain't gonna lie, I blew a nut in the horse.
What horse? What horse are we talking about here? I mean, this is we don't need cryptic information like this. You know what I mean? I mean, tell us about yourself. Tell us what you like.
I love pussy.
You've said that. I mean,
I love my ass.
we all know you love your ass. I mean,
I love gay men.
okay.
I love shitting.
You're on the shitting thing a lot since you're in the bubble. It's very strange.
I have huge shits.
Again, you're back into the shits.
I love the smell of my own fart.
That's maybe why the place smells like horse genitalia. I didn't want to say anything when I came in, but
It must smell so good inside
I
that
shit
bubble.
rainbows.
Again,
I play with my own tits because they're fun.
yeah, I mean, I guess you got to keep yourself busy while you're in here, and
I stink. I stink.
maybe you shower. I mean,
Take
I'm just
bubble
saying.
into the bed.
More about secrets.
I'm an asshole.
A lot of people would say that, but not me. I like you. I've always liked you.
I hate Jews.
You've been mixed on that. You usually like Jews. Now all of a sudden you hate Jews. Did a Jew do this to you? Maybe is that what happened? A Jew did this to you? Maybe you want to clear that up. Well, what are you? Are you allowed to come out of the bubble? I mean,
Got up and started
Good
walking
question.
started to
towards
get
you.
up and walk this way.
There's some rape on the menu.
Oh, what are you doing here? What are you? What are you
shit.
doing? What are you?
Okay, now let's move on to rape.
That's uncalled for. I don't know what you're thinking about.
making
I
advances.
don't know.
I was violently masturbating to you last night.
I don't know what to say.
So I just jerked off before you picked me up.
So you should be satisfied. You don't need to be doing this right now. Come on.
Loosen up, babe.
No.
Let me suck that dick.
Oh, no. Come on. No, you're coming on a little bit too strong.
Magic man with the dimples. You are my monkey.
I know I'm your
Oh, my
monkey.
God.
I know.
My monkey with perfect lip.
I know.
You're a magical man.
You're saying all nice things right now, but as you know, I am spoken for. And, it would be very hard to ruin that and, ruin our friendship.
It better be hard.
That's not funny. That's not funny.
Don't be an asshole.
You're being an asshole, actually. This is supposed to be, a get-to-know-you interview, and,
Don't talk. Eat my pussy. Give me pink eyes. Come in my eye.
This is just getting out of hand right now,
How long is your stick? I got a huge box.
You gotta stop this right now,
Jeff, your voice is
Yes.
so sexy.
No.
There are times when
No,
I
stop
just want to fix you part of me kicks in and I want to suck on your cock.
Oh, this is wrong. It's just so wrong.
You like it in the pink?
Yeah, but, not yours. No, not
Nothing
yours.
should stop you from penetrating a pussy.
I think because it's you, that should stop me.
Want to put it in my pudding?
No, I don't. No, I don't. Shouldn't you be worrying about us losing our friendship?
I'm more worried about pulling your penis off.
No, you gotta stop this. You really, at least smooth talk me a little.
I love you.
Yeah.
Come here, honey.
No,
Come here,
stop.
Wanger, shaft,
What is it, German now?
Smeetel. Bring out the get.
Now you're just scaring me. Now you stop, okay?
I'd fuck me.
I know, you would.
I really like Mr. Penis.
I don't know who Mr. Penis is. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Would you like to smell my finger?
No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't, and I think we should stop this. I think you need to go. I think that medication you're taking is really fucking with your head right now.
Oh my God.
You're a douche.
Yeah, maybe I am, but you're really, something's wrong with you. Something really is.
Why don't you take that money and shove it up my twat?
What are you talking about?
Tell your mother that her pussy stinks.
Now you're insulting my mother. There's something really wrong with you.
You smelly cunt.
Well, fuck you. I'm just going to leave now. One last thing. You got anything to say to, maybe John while I'm here?
You're a dead motherfucker.
Okay, so that's the end of this interview. Goodbye.
I'm sending that tape to the FBI.
Oh my God, I'm speechless.
Running for my life.
All right, so here's what we know. Dr. Stacy loves taking shits. She loves pussy. She loves her own tits, and she is rabidly horny.
Well, I guess if you were in a bubble for as long as she's been...
Can you imagine?
No, I can't, actually.
She's losing her shit.
Literally.
Now, was the bubble filthy? Was there
tell us about the
shit
bubble.
Smeared on the walls.
Paint me a picture of what the bubble looks like.
Were there just cats all over the apartment?
Are cats allowed near the bubble?
Think of like a comforter that goes on a bed.
Yeah.
The plastic that it comes in.
Yeah.
Just unfold it, and that's what it is. Just like a thick sheet of plastic.
You were in the bubble with her?
I was outside.
So she was trying to fuck you through the bubble?
No, there's like a little kind of a doorway.
Okay.
So she came out.
Flap. And she
came
unzipped
through
the flap, and she started coming towards me.
Oh my goodness.
I'm picturing...
What was she wearing?
It was like a hospital smock.
Oh, wow.
Oh, was the back open?
Yeah. Her ass still is phenomenal, Angel. Let me tell you that. That ass, though.
Oh, I'm sure Angel's very concerned about her ass. Wow,
I'm
that
thinking,
was amazing.
I'm thinking Outbreak, where they have plastic sheets all over the place, and people...
I didn't see the cats, by the way. I don't know what happened to them.
Maybe they
I would
had to be
imagine you wouldn't
removed.
want cats around a bubble, like the same way you don't want cats around an air mattress. I would imagine it kind of breaks
poke holes in it.
the seal. I don't know.
I ain't going back there. Let me tell you that.
That is incredible, and I'm proud of you for maintaining your composure through.
Yeah.
You are.
I was heavily medicated as well.
Well, you were always heavily medicated.
I feel like we need to organize a candlelight vigil for Dr. Stacy. I feel like we should put together a fundraiser show and raise money. But I don't know what we're raising money for.
Yeah, I was going to say we could raise awareness, but for what?
For what? We're
crazy, horny.
Thanks everybody for coming.
I don't know.
We can get Sarah McLachlan to do the song for it.
We're gonna throw money at the problem as soon as we know what the problem is.
Do you remember? Yeah, there you go. We miss you, Dr. Stacy.
You're definitely headlining the show.
We miss you, Dr. Stacy.
Oh, we miss you so much. Let's wear ribbons in honor of
what color?
Of her memory.
Brown.
Definitely brown. Definitely a brown ribbon. What'd you do? Did you just break your microphone?
No, I popped off.
Are you so full of concern and dread that Stacy's not here that you're breaking your microphone into pieces?
I'm very concerned. It makes me sad to hear the state that she has spiraled into.
Tried to rape me, for Christ's sake.
Well,
yeah, my brain's still trying to digest that, actually. I'm still trying to file that away.
On one hand of it, you can't rape the willing, but she did come on very strong.
I was not willing, let me tell you.
I think she's jealous that I've had sex with you and she hasn't. I've always thought that.
Ooh, there you go. Getting into the psychology.
There's a theory.
Well, since I am sitting in the doctor's chair, I think it's only fitting that I overanalyze the situation.
Well, whatever awards reporters get, you should get one. What do they get? Like Pulitzers or, I don't know, fucking Grammys?
Give me a Pulitzer and a Grammy for that.
What do they get? Fucking Tony Awards? I don't know.
What do you get? The Stiffy? There's got to be some sort of an award for that.
Give me a Razzie for that one.
A Razzie. So, guys, Valentine's Day is upon us.
It is. So that means business has got to be a booming for you.
Well, I personally love Valentine's Day, not for my own personal reasons, but for Twisted Toys because
you make more money.
It's definitely one of the biggest sales times of the year for my website.
So is business picking up? Or what?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, Christmas and Valentine's are definitely hopping, which is awesome. But I found this great article. I was going to give you guys my own picks for the best sex toys for couples.
Yes, or the most popular, kind of like you did for Christmas episode.
Sure. There's a website called Ask Men that I love. Even it's a website for dudes. I think their articles are absolutely hysterical. And they actually put out an article called Sex Toys for Couples. Does she want you to bring something extra to the bedroom? And they gave their pick of the 4 best couples sex toys. So pay attention, John.
I'm listening.
TP's good. He's fine.
Boy, why is he fine and I need...
He's
what
fine.
What do you think? I need help? Or something?
I'm not saying
you think
you need
I need help pleasuring my woman?
I'm not saying you need help.
All she wants is the dick. That's
All
it.
I'm saying is I've heard a lot of stories about your history, and I'm just saying it's just...
From whom? Whom do you speak?
I don't know what you're talking about. So the article says one of the greatest things about being in a relationship is getting into a healthy sex groove where you become totally immersed in each other's pleasure. Sex is the number one thing on the menu, and both parties just want to do it all the time. Agreed.
I like to play video games too sometimes.
This is why you need this article. It's a great kind of honeymoon
because
period.
I'm not thinking about it 24/7 means there's something wrong.
Stop interrupting. It's a kind of honeymoon period, and depending on how you treat it, it can last a very long time. It's also the best time to explore your fantasies and test your boundaries, which is why we've compiled a list of our favorite couples toys to enhance your sex life with your partner. Some nights call for toys and some don't, but when they do, we want you and your girl to experience the best of the best for your play. So the first toy that Ask Men brings up is the WeVibe 4 Plus, which I've talked about a bajillion times on the podcast.
That's the one that goes with the...
It's a couple's vibrator. It has a wireless remote, and it also has a app for your iPhone or Android.
And it connects to your Wii U so you can play video games with it.
No. The horseshoe-shaped couple's vibrator is the latest version of the WeVibe, a product we have always trusted. This redesign basically ups the intensity and control while featuring a much sleeker fit. The WeVibe is worn by her, but you get to enjoy the benefits too as it stimulates her G-spot and clit. Plus, there are now 3 vibration modes, low, medium, and high speed, so switch it up and have some fun.
The high speed on some of those things is insane.
Yeah, it'll burn your clit off. Yeah, it's crazy.
You need to take it easy on some of those.
But every woman's different, so maybe some have a calloused clitoris and need a little extra
that
vibration.
Would be the only, unless you have a filth film around it or something.
Ew.
Something buffering.
You need something to break up the grit. Yeah.
Yes.
You need to break up that crust.
Got to take off the old skin cells.
A scum guard.
Or maybe if you're having sex in clothing or something and you need something to really...
In clothing?
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. The clothing is buffering the...
through a
vibration. Yeah. You're wearing a full body condom.
We sell those, by the way.
Do you? Full body condoms?
Full body condoms, obviously.
Like in the Naked Gun?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
exactly.
Fucking G, do I want one of those. Especially now that I have to wear condoms right now.
I know what to get you for your birthday. So the second toy they bring up, this one's awesome. This just came out last year. It's the Jimmy Jane Hello Touch wearable vibrator. And I'm going to tweet a picture of this because you have to see it to believe it. But this is basically what it looks like, guys. It's a cuff you wear around your wrist, and that's what holds the module. And then there's little diodes that go on the tips of your fingers.
It looks like a supervillain's...
It looks like something out of The Fifth Element, doesn't it?
Yeah, like that you would shoot electricity out of it or something.
Right.
Like some kind of a spyware.
I am going to tweet pictures of all these when the episode airs so you guys
So those
can see
little
what I'm talking
things attached to your fingers, there's wires going to your wrist, and it looks like a wristband.
Yeah, it's like a cuff, and it
bracelet.
holds a little vibration module. So it says the great thing about finger vibrators is that it's basically just making your hands that much more stimulating. The sex toy isn't dictating what you and your partner do, but just bettering the things that you're already doing together. The Hello Touch is a 2-finger vibrator with multifunctional settings. It's waterproof, and the power pack is worn on your wrist so it isn't in the way. Yes, you may feel slightly alien wearing the super tech fingers, but your partner will be really glad you did.
So is it for insertion or is it for just outside work?
No, I would say this is more for clitoral stimulation, but this would feel really good if your partner was wearing it and did a little ball play. Or can you imagine getting jerked off with that thing on?
That would be interesting. Yeah, I didn't even, you know what? I didn't even think of it from that. Yeah. I didn't even think of it from that perspective.
Or you could just buy it for yourself and just.
I was just thinking that, like, yeah, fuck my partner. I'll just watch porn and jerk off with that.
All right, so the next item on the list is also from the company Jimmy Jane. It's called the Original Afterglow Massage Oil Candle. I don't know if you guys have ever tried these, but these are the shit.
I can't see. It's a massage oil.
There's a lot of different companies that make these. Right. There's a lot of different companies that make these. And, well, let me just read the description. Remember when pouring hot wax in your skin would just sting and then crust up? Yes, we do too. But apparently Jimmy Jane has found a way around that. The Original Afterglow Massage Oil Candle is a candle made from botanicals.
Oh, brilliant.
That melts down into an oil readily for massage and moisturizing. It comes in 3 scents meant to stimulate the senses. The oil is body heat activated, so even though it seems like pouring hot wax straight from the wick to your partner's skin could be slightly BDSM, with this candle, it isn't. Very cool product. Now, this is one of many companies that make this. I like Jimmy Jane's because it's like, you know,
it looks nice.
It
looks like a normal candle.
Right. You could put this
on
the dinner table and nobody would question it.
No one would have any idea.
But it's cool. They're usually soy-based, and there are some companies out there that make edible ones too. So it's a
Really?
trifecta. You've got the candle,
you've got
the massage
oil,
oil,
you can lick it off.
Yeah, and then it's edible.
Holy fucking balls! Now, what? I've never been into the whole pouring wax thing on people. What is it? The good pain kind of thing?
Oh, definitely. But you know what? Something about these, it doesn't have the same sting that an actual wax candle will have. I mean, it's warm when it hits your skin.
Because it does have a wick, and it is melting whatever's in there, right? Mm-hmm. But it just doesn't get as hot, maybe?
No, I mean, and it's hot, and it kind of surprises you a little bit when it hits your skin, but it cools down like almost instantly. But like it says, the body heat keeps it from semi-liquid so that you can actually make it into a massage oil.
Into a solid. That's science right there.
It's really cool,
that
right?
Is fucking
and
science.
you can really freak somebody out. Like if you just have this like lit next to the bed and you grab it and you go to pour it on somebody, you just scare the ever-loving shit out of somebody.
Well, that would kind of kill the mood. I mean,
yeah, but once you start rubbing it all over them, obviously things get back into business.
I feel like my girlfriend would run out of bed if I tried to pull that on her without giving her a heads up beforehand.
All right, well, give her a disclaimer.
She might smash a lamp on my face.
I like to keep my boys on their toes.
Or stab me. Well, you could probably pull that off, and they would be like, yeah, beat me, mama.
That's exactly what they sound like. So the fourth and last toy that Ask Men suggests is another Jimmy Jane. They must be getting some residuals from Jimmy Jane, but a big thing with Twisted Toys and a lot of other sex toy companies are what's called luxury vibrators, which has become a real thing in the last few years, made with better materials. Most of them are rechargeable, so you don't have to put batteries in them. Really cool stuff.
That looks like the thing that came with the panties that I ordered.
But this is on a full size scale, though. This is a full size vibrator.
That's a big ass one.
I wouldn't say it's a big ass one. It's probably a standard size. It's called the Jimmy Jane Form 6. It's the ultimate vibrator with stimulation points in both ends that fluctuate as you choose. It's body safe. I can never say that word right. Phthalate. Free of bad stuff. Waterproof.
What word?
What word? I never know how to say that.
Oh, fucking! I have no idea.
See,
Jeffy.
Phthalate. Yeah. Basically, it's free of bad plastic products.
Can you please read that word?
Okay.
Oh, see, he bowed out on it, too.
Triple fail. It is also waterproof and has a cordless charger. There's a reason this vibrator has been an award winner over and over. It's simple, effective, and easy to use. Enjoy.
Who gives awards for vibrators?
Oh, my God. There's tons.
AVN?
Yeah. Not so much the AVN, but there's like a whole bunch of different associations that award design and functionality.
Do they have like an award ceremony once a year?
I'm not really sure, but I'll find out for you. That's definitely an award ceremony I'd like to go to.
We should set up some kind of an award thing every year.
Oh my
where
God,
we have
such a good idea.
Like some kind of awards do that. For like best episode,
best listener voicemail, best email, best story.
Yeah, best
angel.
Pretty
much.
John.
I don't know. Elaine's had some gems too. Oh, speaking of Elaine, did you guys see that tweet?
Yes.
You know which one I'm talking about?
Indeed.
And this actually ties into the whole sex toy story. Now, what I just mentioned are 4 great toys for couples, but what if you're single? What if you want something for a nice romantic night by yourself?
What if you're into feet?
What if you have a foot fetish? and you don't have a special lady to jerk off on her feet.
Want to call this email?
What a segue.
It's time to answer your email.
We didn't even plan that. That was good.
It's time to answer your emails.
Here we go. We go.
Na. All right, so Elaine, thank you again for another great article. She tweeted us this article titled
Hanging out with my southern gent way too much. I caught the vapors.
I'm southern by injection. The Vajankle wants to let you fulfill your wildest foot fetish dreams.
The what?
What's the hot new sex toy of 2015? Is it a dragon dildo? An ovipositor? Egg-laying device?
What?
I don't know. Let's just keep going.
Egg-laying device?
I don't know. I don't even know what that is. No, it's a Vajankle. What is a Vajankle, you ask? It's an extremely lifelike vagina embedded in an equally realistic-looking prosthetic foot. Here's the picture, guys. Nicely manicured toes.
That isn't... Whoa.
That looks,
those toes are gross.
You think so?
I think so. They look like fucking...
I mean, the foot...
zombie toes. The foot looks
like,
very real.
It looks like a prosthetic foot.
It looks like...
There's like veins.
It looks like you cut that off of a corpse.
I mean, look at the bottom of the foot, too. Like, it even has, like, correct coloring.
That's fucking ridiculous.
Wow.
I wonder what that it probably feels like silicone or something.
I would imagine.
That's like the shit you buy at, like, during Halloween.
I know.
Put, like...
Coming out of the car, your trunk car?
Yeah.
You ever see those?
Except that one has a vagina.
And it has a very nice French manicure pedicure.
I think the toes are nasty looking, though.
So the $179 silicone Vajankle is available in 11 colors, including cream, peaches, honey, and chai.
And zombie?
That one looks like a zombie foot.
You
can either buy an individual Vajankle or a Vajankle and a standard right foot. If the insane level of detail weren't enough, you can also customize a manicure for your Vajankle from French to cherry to custom. The Vajankle is the brainchild of Synthetics, a custom sex doll company whose Los Angeles warehouse we toured in April 2014. At the time, husband and wife owners Bronwyn Keller and Matt Kravik said they were inspired to life cast the Vajankle from an anonymous model's foot when one of their customers requested they build a vagina into it. His explanation was that he wants to be able to look at it and caress the sole of the foot while he's having sex with the vagina. The product has since become one of Synthetic's top sellers among foot fetishes.
Oh my God.
Although the Vajankle has been on the market for more than a year, it has recently captured the internet's attention with numerous media outlets raving about the sex toy. Still, Jezebel's Mark Schraber has a few questions about the Vajankle.
Wow.
What do you do with the other foot? Like, just rub it all over yourself?
Maybe.
It seems like a cop-out to insert a vagina into one and then just forget about the other. It's a fair question, but in the event that you don't know what to do with the other foot, the internet probably has all kinds of clever suggestions.
Do you want to see what it looks like on blocked out?
We will. Yeah, I did see a picture of it. It's really creepy. So
it's yeah. I guess
and I am going to tweet a picture of this as well.
If you didn't
feet, already see it,
those look like fucking real feet. Like,
yeah, it really does.
If you're into feet, that's
legit.
Like that's fucking crazy. I mean, it has the veins in it and shit.
So basically, if it's just a foot cut off at the ankle, and the top of the ankle is squared off, and that's where they've put a vagina.
There's a vagina.
And the vagina looks pretty realistic, too.
It looks like one of those Fleshlight tops.
Exactly.
You know, it just has the vagina right on top.
Now, we sell...
They actually look more like the coloration is more realistic, I think, than the Fleshlight. Because the Fleshlight is like
it's all one color.
It's one
not,
it's like one silicone piece.
Yeah, they put some serious thought and science into that one. So I sell prosthetic feet on
prosthetic
on
feet.
Twisted Toys. Not prosthetic feet. I'm sorry, I shouldn't say it like that. We sell silicone feet that look like this, and that's clearly
these are bootleg.
That is just that's like crap.
This looks like something from American Horror Freak Show. Like this is seal feet,
seal foot.
Those look like spatulas.
Isn't that terrible? But at least the toes are pink. Yeah, I can't compete with the Vajankle. That thing's crazy.
Jesus, yeah, holy fucking hell.
So, which leads me to my question, guys: would you fuck that thing?
Why not?
I mean, feet don't really do it for me. I would probably not look at the foot and just put my dick in it. It looks like it would feel all right in there. I mean, I've done that with plenty of women where I've just stuck my dick in it and not looked at it, so I could probably do that with a foot.
See, why is this any different?
Exactly.
And this one doesn't complain.
I mean, I'm a little bit more digging this one picture I found where what is it called again? A Vajankle? Where it's in like a high heel.
That's true. You could actually put a
sexy.
shoe. See, now your story's changing.
Sexy.
Those feet are awfully veiny, though, don't you
They
think?
are. I guess you can buy, maybe if you like.
Look at the vagina. It looks like it's singing.
If you like
my foot.
If you like the look of a foot in a high heel, then maybe you buy the veinier ones, because doesn't that...
And I'm impressed with the quality level of the pedicure.
This
how much? These are pros who did this.
Yeah, how much are these things
Apparently.
again?
$179, if I remember correctly.
That's a little steep, but you're getting...
I don't think so. For the level of quality
you're
and
getting
realisticness
quality,
of
yeah,
that thing,
you're getting very... I'm
it's
wondering...
definitely no $80 seal foot that you can buy from my website.
Here's a problem that I see with this, and I'm wondering how it's
give me
alleviated.
the pros and cons.
Okay, so with the Fleshlight, when you blow a nut in it, you can open the other end of it and then run water through it.
Or you can remove
remove the whole thing. I'm wondering what happens to the loads when they're inside and how you can clean, because you can't like get in there.
Maybe you unscrew the toes,
or maybe the heel of the foot. There's like a cork and you pull it out.
Give it a foot bath,
because you have to drain it of.
Yeah, but not every male masturbator has a cleaning feature. You know, sometimes maybe it's dishwasher safe.
But still, you would still have gunk inside.
Gunk
that wouldn't come out.
I don't
like
know,
that would
sweetheart.
get kind of.
Maybe you should contact the manufacturer.
And then what if you use like lubricants and stuff?
So many questions.
Yeah, like there needs to be a drainage or somehow that you can take
there
out
a contact email on this.
Yeah, I need to speak to someone at the Vajankle company
corporation.
Excuse me, Vajankle?
Because think
Mr. Vajankle, excuse me. You want to send me out? I'll interview Mr. Vajankle.
Ooh.
Because just like I feel like feet,
you're like man on the street now.
Yeah.
Because feet are kind of dirty to begin with.
No, Bruno's at the AVNs right now. So.
Is he
I know
really?
he is. Yeah.
We're getting a bunch of interviews.
Oh, nice. Because I feel like the inside of this would be perfect for disgusting things to be growing and shit like that.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a germ factory.
You're blowing a lot of nuts in there, and then you can't completely clean it, and you get like spores, and who knows what the fuck will grow in there. But it certainly does look like a vagina in a foot. There's no question there. If you like that, then get one. You need to get those on Twisted Toys.
Realistic. I don't know if I want to sell those, to be honest with you.
You sell the other flipper
Yeah,
foot.
I know. There's something disturbing about that to me, and I'm into a lot of fucked up shit, and that's just weird. It just.
I will pass this on to a gentleman who I know has a foot fetish.
No, he has a shoe fetish.
Yeah, with the shoe.
Oh, if you put the shoe on.
If he goes for it.
Can you text that to him now? I really want to know.
This one he might be.
I think he'll go for that. Yeah. So he's a sad, lonely man at the moment.
It's so funny that I knew you were talking about it.
Don't judge if people like.
No, not at all. Not at all. I mean, I've actually dated a guy that had a really hardcore foot fetish, who would probably love that.
Yeah. Ugh. I've seen a lot of porn with that kind of stuff. I'm just not my thing.
No,
I don't really like feet. I think that's the problem. I think feet are kind of gross.
There's a very small percentage of men that are actually into feet.
My girlfriend, she has, the second toe next to the big toe?
Yeah.
It's longer than her big toe.
Mine is too, and if you talk shit about it, I will punch you in the mouth.
Wait, you have an alien toe too?
It's not an alien toe.
Totally, you have an ET toe?
It just has, hold on, I'll show you. It just has like an extra knuckle.
The second toe is longer than your big toe?
Now you know I keep my tampons in my boot.
You keep your tampons in your sock?
No, not in my sock. I have them in my boot.
Okay. Yours...
See?
I don't know. Hold on.
Turn it it's not that much longer. It's just like...
It's not that much longer. My girlfriend's is a lot longer than...
It's longer than that?
But, yes,
because I feel like my second toe is freakishly longer than my first toe.
Actually, it's longer than that.
Is it really?
I'm dead serious, yeah. Like, yeah, yours
Does it have a talon?
I think she actually has. You said an extra knuckle.
Can she climb trees? Can she pick up mice from the air?
She claims that if she ever lost her hands, she can draw with her feet and dial phones and stuff.
And I feel I need to address the tampons that fell on the floor after I took my boot off.
Yes, you have a purple and a blue tampon. Now, what is the blue one?
No, they're all
like heavy flow day?
No, they're all the same. They just come in. They just have different colors.
Oh wow, you had 3 in there.
I did.
Wow, you fit a lot.
In my boot, just so we're
In your
clear.
boot.
In my boot, we're talking about. No,
So
because
is
like
it
when
your
I'm
is it your
running.
time? Is it
No,
your time?
I carry around tampons for fun.
Oh.
Yes, it is my time.
Oh.
It's my time.
So wait, what's
So I carry tampons in my boot because I'm always like running around and I don't always have my bag with me.
we talked about this last time, how like there are different things that can change
Here?
a period, that can change the placement within the month that the period happens.
It's so weird. We were just having that conversation last episode, and here I am, 5 days early.
5 days early.
5 days early.
Wow, that's a big jump.
You
isn't
know what it is? I haven't been hanging around with chicks lately, and
Oh, you're not-
I think it like threw my cycle off.
Your router's not synced with anything right now.
Exactly. There's no Wi-Fi connection to hook onto.
You're just getting fucked, and it's. Now I'm really wondering if fucking it.
Well,
will
that's all I've
change-
been doing. I mean, the only time I'm around other women is when I'm playing with the girls in the band.
Right.
And we haven't been playing that much in the last couple of months, so I've just been hanging out with dudes.
Because my girlfriend has this idea that, like, we're worried about her period falling on Bahamas time.
Oh, we were talking about that, yeah.
So she wants me to fuck it back a couple of days.
What a goal! What a common goal
Like to
you
just-
two are working toward. This is marriage material. This is just
What are you shaking your head at?
The science behind it. I just
you
wonder
guys. You guys are gonna make it.
You know what?
You're gonna make it.
If that's what she thinks will work, I have no problems with testing her
I'm right
theories.
behind you, honey.
Yeah, seriously. Literally, I'm right behind you, sweetie. So that's what we're working towards. We're working towards an earlier in the month period, so that it'll be done by the time.
That's
we leave
fantastic.
Bahama.
I definitely want some sort of a report.
We're working on it.
I think
It
you
ca-
should like make a like medical journal about
She
this.
said it came a couple days earlier this month, so maybe next month we can even push it back a couple more. That would be amazing.
It is
It would be amazing
possible.
if we can fuck it all the way back to the same date,
And
all the way around,
I normally would have told you.
all around the month.
I normally would have told you this is bullshit, but now that this is happening to me, I'm starting to question everything I know.
Because she does work with other women, and I said to her, why don't you just find someone that has their period on the date that you want to have it on, and then just hang out with them all the time.
So interview your friends.
Right, and maybe like the syncing of the two vaginas, you'll at least like match the difference or something.
But I wonder if it depends on who has the stronger,
Flow.
not so much flow, but the
Estrogen.
stronger. Yeah, the stronger like
My pheromones.
my pheromones are the strongest.
Yeah, it could throw the other person's off instead of hers.
Well,
Or maybe
I
it-
see an experiment coming out of this.
Or maybe
I'm very intrigued by this.
they compromise, and you get like a middle
Their
date.
pheromones have a little sit down.
They talk it, and
They
they're
have
like,
some
all right,
coffee.
you're later in the month, we're early in the month. Why don't we go
Well,
right in the
let's
middle of the
split the
month?
difference.
Let's split the difference. That you never know. I mean, you girls are so fucked up. I mean, who knows?
Thanks.
Who knows with you?
Thanks, pal.
So many weird things going on in that bajanda of yours.
Speaking of Bajanda, I've got some good Bajanda articles. Would you guys like to do our article segments?
Do we want to skip this voicemail?
Hell no!
We have a voicemail.
Okay, so, we have the phone number here.
978-503-SUCK.
And somebody called it.
Wow.
Let's hear it.
That doesn't happen often. Let's hear it.
Hello, everyone. It's Jake again.
Shut the
I
fuck
wanted
up.
to weigh in on this news about squirting you guys covered recently. The fact that the fluid in question is
Where you
piss
been,
and
brother?
not some mysterious unknown ejaculate. Look, I understand it's difficult to come to terms with, but we have to face facts here. Eyewitness counts are incorrect 50% of the time. Memory and experience are terribly flawed things. Your memory is formed according to your own biases and according to the narrative that you're operating under in your head. So if you've come to this point in life believing that women can squirt and it's just their own kind of ejaculate, then that's going to frame the sexual experience for you. And I've been there myself with several women. I've had women who squirt. It doesn't exactly thrill me to now think back on a memorable 69 with a hot blonde with me on my back and her on top of me, remembering her coming and squirting like a faucet into my mouth, now knowing what I know. And to be honest, in the heat of the moment, I wasn't trying to analyze the flavor. I wasn't debating whether it was piss. It was just a handful of seconds, and I opened my throat for it like a trooper.
End of story. In fact, I would have told you it wasn't piss if you had asked me then. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you've had it hit you in the eye, Jeff, and it didn't sting. Anecdotes do not equal data. This is not how science works. We have to look at the data. If we take a bunch of women into a lab, have them squirting under laboratory conditions, we collect the fluid and put it under a microscope, and if in every instance we see piss with just a little bit of ejaculate, well, then, my friends, what you have is not a beaker full of mystery, but a beaker full of cum-laden, frothy piss. And you know what? The other experiences I've had with women who squirt weren't like the 69. I've had women who squirted from sex right on a brand new ivory white, expensive-ass mattress. And that shit left big, ugly yellow stains on there. So much so that I couldn't even bleach it out. I damn near ruined the fabric trying, and now I have a vinyl mattress cover underneath the sheets, because nothing will funk up your mattress quicker than a girl who squirts or someone who pisses the bed, because it's the same fucking thing. Now, granted, I still think it's kind of hot. I fucked you so hard you pissed yourself. Great. But don't be fooled. Get yourself a mattress cover if you have a girl who squirts. Well, that's all I really had. Paige, John, Jeff. You guys are doing a great job as a skeleton crew. Stacy, if you're listening, I send my love and best wishes, darling. Whatever this shit is that has you down, I hope it doesn't keep you down for long. Peace.
It's a good way of looking at it. I fucked you so hard you pissed the bed. I like it. I can live with that.
I put it in a card.
Yeah, actually, that would be. We should, yeah, that's, you know what? We should start a line of cards too.
We would be amazing.
Because when I go to a card store, because girls love to get cards.
Do we?
Yeah, do you?
Do you? I mean, I don't know.
Actually, I did get a card recently, and it really did make my day. So,
all right.
All right.
How long are you going to keep it?
It's
gone already?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
thank you.
How long?
I don't hold on.
Last?
No, I don't hold on to things.
You don't
I'm
have
not
a
like
scrapbook.
No. I don't have like a shoebox full of memories and fucking receipts from restaurants. And
I'm kind of the opposite.
Are you really? Yeah. You're such a little bitch. I love you. Yeah. That's great.
I was devastated after Sandy because I was worried that I have like a filing system.
Wait a minute. So you have multiple memories, or what's the word I'm looking for? When you save shit.
A filing system?
No.
Orgasm?
No.
Multiple
marshmallows?
Little tchotchkes and things that you say, sentimental things. When you have multiple sentimental things that you've saved from different relationships.
Well, it started when I was younger. My mom had this book that had little folders for each year I was in school.
Okay.
And she would put like report card, picture, like any awards.
You an
like
only
that.
child?
No,
Oh, okay.
I have a brother and sister. And then at some point, I think when I was in like 5th grade, she was like, you know what, you're old enough now. If you want to keep this, it's yours.
You're
and
a man now.
I took it apart and I bought little filing folders.
I just killed a deer and drank the blood. Okay, go ahead.
I bought little filing folders, and then every year I would label a folder and put anything from that year that I thought was important in there. So this started when I was young, and I've been doing it kind of since. I have a folder.
So which one of those years did you start shaving your pussy?
I kept some of the hairs.
Did you keep the trimmings? No, seriously, that's actually really cool.
I
that's
have like
adorable.
These 2 big tubs in my apartment that have folders in
Tubs?
it. They're like these fucking filing tubs.
You amaze me.
And each one has like, shit from each year. So I can. Yeah. So how did we get on that?
Cards.
Oh, cards.
Greeting
So
cards.
yeah, I'll throw
all
cards.
women love greeting cards.
Especially when it says, sorry, I made you piss the bed.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying is like when you go to buy a card, most of the cards are fucking horrible.
Yeah,
I mean,
they're
even
bad.
if you just
They're
want to get
bad.
a birthday card, it's like a little cat on the cover, and it's like, meow, fucking happy birthday.
They're either super cheeseball, like over dramatic, sentimental crap.
Right.
Or they're
like, you are
or they're
the only
trying
one
to be
for me.
funny.
I love you. And the ones that are trying to be funny are the fucking worst.
Absolute worst.
I mean, I can deal with like over cheese, like super cheese. I've even bought people like children's cards because I think they're funnier than the ones that are actually trying to be funny. Just because I think it's funny to give like an adult, fucking My Little Pony card that says
I've done that
happy-
before too. Or I like buying like Kwanzaa cards for my white friends.
Right.
I like doing stuff like that too. The best thing you can do though is I don't care how old you are, you make a card for somebody
Yes.
by hand, that's
still the best.
The shit.
I used to do that. My dad actually just turned 61, and I bought him a Sweet 16 card, and I ripped off the numbers and flipped them.
That's pretty
So
awesome.
it was like,
You're a creative
happy
motherfucker.
Sweet 16. See, I thought that was kind of funny.
I do have to address the fact that, Jake, we haven't heard from you in like forever. I hope you're doing well, pal.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot for the voicemail.
Squirtin got his
Got it
hand
going. Yeah, that's
Sorry to hear about your mattress.
yes. Well, you know what?
very passionate about that squirt.
If I had my mattress ruined by a squirter and then I heard talk of squirting, it would probably get me going too.
And I have to say this, and Jake, I love you, buddy, but I can't believe I'm agreeing with you. But you're right. Until we actually get women that are available to squirt into a lab, squirting into a fucking test tube for us to put under a microscope and find out what the ingredients are, we'll never really know.
It
what's
sounded
in there.
like he knows of those studies. It sounds like those studies might be out there.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The studies have been
Maybe
happening, and some of them are leaning towards urine, some of them are leaning towards ejaculate, and I don't think anything has been conclusive. And it probably depends on the woman, too. Probably not the same for all of them. I'm concerned about the ruined mattress, though.
That woman just pissed all over you.
Yeah, or maybe she was like on the last day of her period
And
or
then
something.
You need to make a shirt that says, I made a chick piss my bed. With my dick.
With my dick.
My dick. My dick made you piss the bed.
That is so t-shirt worthy.
Definitely.
Oh, I couldn't agree more.
Congrats on that.
In the aisle.
Where's the award for that? You should get an award for that.
There should be like a little trophy with like a gold vagina on the top.
And urine.
Yeah, with like
golden urine.
golden urine coming out.
Yes, definitely.
In the ass.
Miss you, Henry.
Oh, God.
In the ass.
Oh. I think I have to poop. I had some prunes before I came here. Not a good idea.
In the ass.
All right, I've got some awesome articles here. The first one is from our girl, Dr. Stacy, direct from the bubble.
What?
I wonder if she sent this before or after she tried to rape you.
During.
Title of the article is from Vice, and it's titled, These Porn Stars Fisted for Charity.
Oh, that is sweet.
So the porn charity is the brainchild of California porn star and former aerospace engineer Mercedes Carrera. Wow.
Mercedes Carrera. I don't know that.
Wow. So you're a porn star and an aerospace engineer.
Mercedes. What was the last
Yeah,
name?
I don't recognize the name either. Carrera, Carrera. Along with Toronto-based venture The Fine Young Capitalists, Carrera just held a live cam show to establish the first porn-funded STEM scholarship. STEM programs, which refers to the studies in science, technology, engineering, or math, have gained particular importance in the last 5 years as the need for tech-savvy workforce grows to an exponential rate. Tech companies, educational coalitions, and school boards have all emphasized the importance of STEM, particularly with women and certain minority groups who are less likely to pursue studies in these areas. Recent studies have shown that Canada, compared to its peer countries, have something of an STEM problem. Inspired by Carrera's own engineering career, as well as her love of gaming, the porn charity's merit-based scholarship is open to any student pursuing an STEM program degree in the United States or Canada. Tuition is like $40,000 a year nowadays at a state school, Mercedes emphasized. I don't know how these kids are going to do it. The application process is handled by the Fine Young Capitalists, a group of... What you got there, friend?
Does she do porn with horses as well?
Did you hear that she's a gamer as well? How do you not know about this woman?
I know. I'm doing research right now.
Is that girl on girl?
No, she's getting eaten out.
Straddle that face, girl. All right. I
wow.
I lost my place.
Look at her toes going. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to see her feet.
Yeah.
Can I read this?
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm looking at her asshole right now.
The application process is handled by the Fine Young Capitalists, a group of that specializes in working with underrepresented groups looking to break into the technology sector. Prospective students will be able to apply for the scholarships this February and will be required to submit school transcripts and a short essay outlining why they should be chosen for the program. I want to hear more about the fisting and less about the fundraising.
Because that's the important part.
Well, when you get down to brass taxes. All right. I asked Carrera about the most outlandish thing she was asked to do on camera during the 3-hour show. She said that much of what the performers did was standard cam repertoire, solo masturbating and playing with dildos and, of course, one another. But there was one exception. Well, Paisley and I did fist Holly for a $1,000 donation, she laughed. And it was Paisley's first time fisting anybody. So she lost her fisting virginity on a live stream in front of a few thousand people. That was pretty funny.
I don't find her that attractive.
Their performance was dubbed The View of Sex, and despite conjuring up some very traumatic images of Joy Behar, raised over $5,000 in a mere few hours. The group received donations from across the world, and the biggest sums coming in from the United States and Canada.
Imagine
coupled
that.
with an Indiegogo campaign that sold Vivian James merchandise. The porn charity's inaugural campaign raised $11,280 in less than 2 weeks.
There's a lot of money in porn.
Not bad, ladies. Good job with that fists. So it wasn't like a big fisting video. It's just one of them just happened to take a fist for a G.
Yeah. I mean, who wouldn't fist for a G?
On the receiving end or the giving end?
For $1,000, you would have to pay me a lot more if you're going to fist my ass.
I would hope so.
Yeah.
I would hope your standards are set a little higher than.
Yeah, because you'd probably be tearing my ass pretty bad. I would need enough money to sew it back to normal size.
And Depends are so expensive now, and you would definitely have to wear some for a little while.
Yeah, probably.
Damn.
Yeah, because I take big shits, but not fist size.
No
shits.
fist size shits.
Especially since I've been eating like fucking high fiber bread and prunes. Yeah. I'm fucking regular now. It's awesome.
This one's from Huffington Post, titled "Paul Bennett convicts." I cannot talk today. I'm not drinking. This is the problem. I'm completely sober.
Is the problem.
And my chi is off. My rhythm is off. I started my period 5 days early.
Your tongue doesn't work properly unless it is
I need
alcoholed up.
booze.
We could run down the block and get some alcohol.
We might have to.
After
All
this
right.
episode.
So the title of the article is Paul Bennett convicted after having sex with a mailbox. Wait, how? Like, what kind of mailbox would it be? Like, how can you?
Let's see. Let's
It was
think
a
about
British
this.
mailbox. It's one of those tall ones.
That's what I was trying to figure out. Like, is it one of those wall-mounted mailboxes?
So, yeah, the
Wait.
slit is right there.
The British have different mailboxes than
Yeah,
us?
they're tall and like circular, round.
If
I didn't realize I was playing a video.
If I put in British mailbox,
Yeah, can you look that up for me? All right.
British mailbox.
A man in Wigan, England, has been stamped as a sex offender after being found guilty of having sex with a mailbox. Paul Bennett, 45, pleaded guilty on Thursday to 2 counts of indecent exposure and using threatening and abusive words with abusive behavior, the Mirror reports. What you got? Did you find a picture?
Yes.
Show
this
me,
is
show
what
me,
came
show
up, but I
me.
still don't really understand how you do it. I guess because it's a slot, maybe?
Oh, it almost looks like a square mouth.
It looks like that robot from
Look at the
Science
picture of this
Theater.
guy, too. He looks like a poor man's Jason Statham.
A broke man's Jason Statham.
No, he looks like if you took Jason's... What's his last name? Statham? And hit him with a frying pan in the face a couple times.
Look at the expression on
and
his
then
face.
shaved his head bald and aged him about 10 years.
Oh, British men. So witnesses told the court that they saw Bennett pull down his pants in a shopping arcade and start to publicly perform a sexual act on himself in public.
I love what they call things over there.
Shopping arcade.
Or when they say the movies, they say, we're going to the cinema.
We're going to the cinema.
Yeah, I think that's fucking hilarious.
They're so much classier than
Bloody hell.
Prosecuting attorney Kate Beattie said Bennett then walked over to the post box, again,
The
post box,
I love it.
and started to make sexual advances towards
Ooh.
it. So, wait a minute. So he was like,
You know what?
was he like flashing the mailbox? Like,
That
you want
mailbox,
some of this?
look at its red color. It was asking for it.
Yeah, that's sexy.
If you're wearing a red color
If I
like
was going to
that,
fuck a mailbox, it would be a British
you're
mailbox for
asking
sure.
for it. There's no doubt.
Jolly fucking good.
Between that and the phone booths,
Yeah,
I mean,
forget it.
You just walk around town with your dick out.
Pure sex.
Fucking everything.
Bennett reportedly rubbed himself against the mailbox while holding his hands in the air. Witnesses kept saying and shouting, "Wow," during his mailbox masturbation. Yeah, you know, what
That's
else?
all you can
what
say.
else could you
What else
possibly
can
say?
Wow, get your bloody hands off that.
I would have been like, slap that ass. After he finished, Bennett pulled up his pants and started swinging on a lamppost, according to the Manchester Evening News. This guy is awesome.
This would be
Hello
more,
Kitty
this
mailbox.
would be more hot if you had a Hello Kitty.
John almost is looking up pictures
I'm
of
just-
random
yeah.
British mailboxes while I'm reading this article. Police later found Bennett exposing himself in front of another store. This guy's insatiable. Officers said he drunkenly shouted and swore at them. Bennett's attorney,
mailbox or
Martin
the-
Jones, I can't believe somebody actually represented this guy, told the court that he realized his client's behavior left witnesses ashamed, disgusted, and upset.
Maybe it was this one where the slot is vertical.
Oh, it's vertical slot. Vertical
slot.
My client accepts that, he said,
pretty
according
hot.
to the Telegraph. Clearly, these are issues that need to be addressed.
The Telegraph.
A court ordered Bennett to undergo alcohol treatment and to pay $75 to the woman who witnessed his mailbox theft.
What?
What?
That lady
What?
got $75 for watching him hit on.
That's
a mailbox?
ridiculous.
That's awesome.
She got a free show.
Yeah, she
What a
did.
bitch.
And $75. Now you can go out and buy a fucking, I don't know, what do they eat over there? Some liver?
Bangers and mash.
Yeah, maybe, yeah, there you go.
She can go buy herself a nice vibrator
Ooh, from twistedtoys.net.
because she's probably turned on as shit after watching that guy hump a mailbox.
Twisted Toys with a Z. Oh, dude! Listen. I did a search for British mailbox. Okay, that's what I was just flipping through. Look what fucking came up.
The guy.
Oh, fucking boy.
Oh, him with the mailbox.
With the mailbox.
Not fucking the mailbox, but
Next to a mailbox. Look
The
at that.
mailbox in question.
A fucking boy.
I guess you could.
came up.
You could fuck that.
He
I guess-
did.
I mean, it's a freestanding upright mailbox with like a
I think you'd have to get up a little bit.
slot.
You'd have to like
Wow.
stand on your tippy toes or
Wow.
something.
The onlooker said in amazement.
He looks like Popeye. Does he look like Popeye?
I don't know what he looks like.
Like Robin Williams playing Popeye? Rest in peace.
Oh, the cartoon, he looks like Papa.
He has that little like snarl on his face, like he and why is he lurking around the corner? Like who took that picture?
And he looks like he's wearing a prison jumpsuit in the picture. Like he just escaped
He does.
prison.
He's kind of like what Charlie Brown looks like grown up.
Yes, maybe. Maybe that's grown up Charlie Brown. Arg! Right? That's what Charlie Brown says.
Oh, of course.
Oh my god! Can I just apologize for this episode? I'm guys listening. I'm so sorry.
He
It's-
looks like someone, and I can't put my finger on it. Oh my god, he is really ugly.
yeah.
Look at this dude.
Dun, 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 dun. He's so ugly.
Arg! I could picture him saying that. Everyone look up.
Find me something, TP.
That movie was fucking terrible.
I remember it.
Yeah. I remember really not liking it, too.
I'm one of Gazookas, which hates all palookas. What
I was never a big fan of that cartoon either.
All right, I'm calling up our next article here. This one's from the New York Post, and I feel like this is something we've read about numerous times.
But not for a while.
Yeah, it's been a little bit. Did you just show me a picture of a mailbox with semen all over
I
it?
think that's what this is. It's a picture of a mailbox with
Is this
semen
like
on the top.
an epidemic in Britain? Like, are people fucking mailboxes?
Maybe. They do. You know what? The mailboxes do kind of look like penises with a slot on them.
So,
They
is
are
Britain
red.
like the Florida across the pond?
See, I think when you say that, it's such a large country and there's so many small pockets that it would be like saying there would be a specific area. I
Yeah,
think
there's a
of
Florida
Britain.
Yeah,
within.
There's a
Yes,
Florida within.
there has to be.
Right,
and it's
right.
wherever that guy's from.
Like, someone would be like, well, it's the Manchester of, or the Liverpool, or like, I'm acting like I know places in England, but I really don't. If you're listening and you're in the UK, I apologize. I don't know anything.
yeah,
about
we're
this.
all sorry.
I do love your fucking accents and your.
I do too. They're so sexy.
And your fucking slang is amazing. Like, one of my good friends dated a dude from, I think it was he was from Manchester, and he came over, and it's amazing because he speaks English, but I could barely understand what he was saying.
That's
because,
where the language began, believe it or not, in England.
But because it's not because it's because their slang is so different than ours that he's saying
It is
words,
really good.
and I'm like, what do those words mean?
Like, I hate my least favorite word in the English language is twat. I hate that word.
But
There's
they
something,
say it
but
all
they
the
say
time.
it.
And cunt.
One of my best friends is British, and whenever she says it, it sounds so eloquent. I don't know. I don't know how she does it.
Or you're acting,
cunt.
You're acting real cunty.
Why are you acting like such a cunt?
What a cunt. I get a fucking jolly out of that. Jolly a good time.
Jolly. So, next article from the New York Post is titled, Wife Chops Off Cheating Husband's Penis Twice.
That sounds delicious.
What? I'm hoping the article tells us why. There's got to be a good reason.
There's never a good enough reason to do it once, and then to do it a second time.
Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. A jealous wife in China chopped off her cheating husband's penis as he slept, then snuck into his hospital room after he had it sewn back on and hacked it off again and tossed it out the window.
That's amazing.
Fan Lung, Dad of 5, sealed his fate when he decided to use his wife's cell phone to send his secret lover a hot and heavy email. What a moron! You deserve it!
But it wasn't even a picture or something like that. It was just an email.
A hot and heavy email.
A hot and heavy email.
I wonder if it had like her signature at the bottom. Like, in Gmail, you have like your personal signature.
Yeah.
Love Meng Chong.
And she was that persistent that she was like, "Oh hell no, you ain't selling that back on."
The 32.
Yeah, you would think she would make like a sushi roll with it or something.
Wait, there's more.
That's Japan.
The 32-year-old forgot to log out of his account after the message was sent, which is how his 21-year-old wife, Feng, who is now under arrest for grievous bodily harm, came across the saucy exchange and snapped. So homeboy is 32, fucking dumb, and he has a 21-year-old wife.
Fucking good for him.
Uses her cell phone to send a message to his secret lover and forgets to log out of his account.
What a dipshit. You deserve to be caught.
That's like 2 huge counts of stupidity.
You're a moron. You deserve to be caught.
The jilted wife went berserk, grabbed a pair of scissors, stormed into their bedroom, and cut off his penis while he was sleeping.
It's always while they're sleeping.
Lung was rushed to the hospital where doctors were able to save the appendage and sew it back on.
I can't even imagine the pain. Oh my god.
But Feng was able to sneak into the recovery room where she chopped his penis off a second time and threw it out the window.
How does she sneak in? Does she come in a
shocked
window?
Lung chased his wife outside despite losing a lot of blood. Staff rushed out to see what was happening and found the patient with blood streaming down his legs, hitting the woman. He was stopped and the woman was taken in for treatment, and then we discovered she had chopped off his penis again. Despite desperate search efforts, authorities were unable to find Lung's manhood.
Wow.
Police believe it may have been stumbled upon by a stray dog or cat.
Oh, that's the word.
Or Godzilla.
Lung's side
stray
chick,
Godzilla.
Zhang Hung, 21, said she's okay with her man not being able to have more children. It doesn't matter that he's lost his fertility. He has 5 children already. So what are you going to do, honey? Fuck his stump? Oh!
Wow.
His weird Franken dick? Like, what? Oh.
Now, I wonder what they can do for a person who has their penis chopped off twice and then it's lost. Can they build you a prosthetic?
Yeah, they're not going to be able to grow on in the back of a mouse. It's not going to happen.
Well, yeah, no, that's true. Well, maybe eventually.
We actually did do an article on that not too long ago where they were growing dicks, right?
Yes, they are working on, and there's a
All right, so I retract my mouse statement.
Was it the 3D printer one? There's an article I read not too long
I remember
ago
that.
where there's a company that's creating a 3D printer that uses cells to like the 3D printer, instead of a lot of 3D printers make things out of like silicone or plastics or whatever. This thing uses actual cells, and so the idea is if this technology goes a little further, they can make like ears and like genitals would be a lot more difficult because there's more layers. All right, so
homeboy is going to have science grow him a new dick. Doctors are going to sew it back on, and then his wife is just going to come right back in and chop it off again.
Third time's the charm.
Maybe homeboy.
She might as well just stab him at this point.
Homeboy needs to fucking get a lock on his door then, because
he needs to control his bitches. Is what he needs to do.
I'm sure she didn't fucking ninja her way into the fucking room.
Hi-ya!
She came in through the window.
I've come to take your dick.
Your dick is mine.
I throw out window you never find again. Stray dog, take your dick. Ha 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 ha.
I throw your dick into pork fried rice. Never find again. You know that pork fried rice you ate? It had your penis in it.
I sell your dick to Mongolian barbecue. You never see again.
Welcome to Shiwak. We have penis.
What was that? 12% of listeners in China? Done.
It's down to 8.
Oh, that's right. We do have listeners in China.
We love you. We love you so much.
Why are you guys listening?
We love you long time.
Dude, how about you guys fucking call in and just leave us like a nasty, like you could send it in, it would be cool if you could speak English and we can understand it. but if you can't, I would love to get just a fucking email where it's like, fucking dog, whatever the fuck it is, yelling at us. That would be awesome.
That.
Just
do that.
We all need alcohol so bad. So
978-503-SUCK.
Call.
Please call.
We come over there. We kill all of you Americans.
With new stuff, with your favorite moments from the show, because we're coming on our 4-year anniversary.
4 year.
4 year. Wow.
4 year, no rating.
4 year, you 163. You suck.
You suck. You disgrace. You fall on sword.
Suck.
Yes, you guys, please call in. Leave us voicemails. You can send us emails at Stacy at whyoustuckinbed.
Stacy at riotcast.com.
That's what I meant.
Same difference.
Isn't that what I said?
No.
Fucking hell.
You can also tweet us at whyoustuckinbed.
That's right.
You can follow us on Facebook.
Yeah.
You can follow us on Instagram.
Why? I don't know.
Well, if the person that was moderating the Instagram page had actually put content in it.
Oh, wow. Was that directed towards you?
I directed it at the wall. I was not directing it at any person in particular.
I only have access to it because, never mind.
He had to acquire it back.
I had to acquire it.
Yes, I know. The access moved to San Francisco. I know.
He had to retake it.
Yeah.
He had to reclaim.
Was it a hostile takeover?
Yes, it was a hostile
takeover to get back the Instagram account that has like 6
Exactly.
pictures on it. This is so valuable to the podcast. We got to have it.
I don't Instagram. I have no idea how to do it.
Oh my god.
Well, I don't think the previous owner really did either, so I don't think it really.
Some content
There's like
up
6
there.
pictures on there.
That's something.
I'm really selling it to the fans. Follow us on Instagram. We've had the same 6 pictures
you know
up
what?
for 2
Fuck
years.
that. Just tweet me. Follow me. Just me. Damn it. Send me things.
You can follow Jonimal at Throbbing Arm. You can follow me at Twisted Toys with a Z, or you can follow TP.
You know, a lot of the listeners.
Token penis.
Yes.
I thought it was TPY. No.
It was never
It was
TP.
at TP,
It was
yeah.
always token penis.
I'm glad to know that I'm up to date on what our addresses are for
Nobody
our
knows
social
anything
media.
about me. I'm a mystery man.
Bet you a lot of listeners.
Do you have any more interviews you want me to go on? Email us.
I'd like to be interviewed.
I'll interview. I'll go interview Callie. I'll go back and I'll interview everybody.
Oh, Callie would be a good one.
That would be a fit.
That would be a good one.
Let's have her on.
And do you feel like jumping on a plane and going to San Francisco?
You want me to do that? I'll do that.
That would be fantastic.
I will do that.
I'd love to understand why that whole thing happened.
We never got told to our faces.
Exactly.
No, it just
I'll try to do that.
Just kind of happened. It was
This
just
could
like,
be a whole new
see you later, bye.
Right?
I did ask her when she left if she wanted to, record a message for the fans. And she told me she didn't.
At least Callie, like, she had reasons, and she was straight up with it. And with Dr. Stacy, she has some shit going on right now, and she allowed for an interview.
Yes, she did.
Those are stand-up people
Yes,
right
she
there.
did.
Those are stand-up ladies that hopefully we can get them back.
Amazon.com. Why You Suck in Bed. Link. Go to riotcast.com/Why You Suck in Bed. Click the link. Bookmark it.
You all know by now that Amazon is the fucking best place to buy shit.
Help us.
Really
Unless,
is.
of course, you want to buy sexual toys.
Sexual.
Which, in that case, you should go on twistedtoys.net. With
I like
the
how your voice
Z.
changed.
The Z makes it better.
Enter the code SUCK for 20% off your purchase.
That's a big percent off.
Gamefly.com.
/suck 30-day free trial.
Yeah.
Video games, man. There's lots of new fucking systems out there. New games are coming out soon, so get on that Gamefly shit. It is the bomb diggity dog.
Since you all need something to do on Valentine's Day.
Tweaked audio. Use the code SUCK for 33% off
earbuds, which are pretty awesome. I use them at the gym.
Yeah.
And they block out all of the fucking shit that plays at the gym, like the fucking house music and
they always play
Sandstorm and shit. It's like, what is that? See, if they played that, I would be okay with it.
Please rate us on iTunes. We love getting your reviews and hearing back from you and getting your feedback and your voicemails and your emails and your tweets. We love them all. We love you. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you next Tuesday.